Morning, evening and afternoon everybody. We're here from Magnetic North Magnet Fishing, and today we're going on a new adventure to a river called the River Drone, which flows North Derbyshire in England, and it's passing lovely old British fields through into a woodland, and there's a railway viaduct as well. So not sure if there's going to be anything there, but I'm going to give it a go and let you know. The river level I've just checked is very high and fast flowing, and you certainly can't see the bottom with all the silt that's flowing down. But I do like rivers, they do produce quite well. You do have the hazards of rocks in there, getting stuck, things like that, but it's all part of the fun. So here we go with another day. So this little spot here, there's a little weir, and I'm going to give this area a go. So just at the last location, a couple of casts, the river was a bit too fast, and I didn't get anything, not even magnetic rock. Makes a change, that does. So there's the river. It is quite high embankment, but I'm going to give that a go. So a little bit of history on this site is it was used a lot for railway workers and coal colliery mining, and there is a former colliery site, and it was extensively used in the 1880s through to about 1950, and obviously stuff went into the river as well. There used to be old tram tracks, light goods railway and heavy goods railway as well. So I'm expecting there to be a few bits today, but it's one of those you just never go know. So when you come across sites like this with old pipe work going across rivers and becks, streams, canals even, they're often quite good because they always attracted local children, and they always used to play near or even on the pipes many years ago. So this here would be a good section to try, just there. And just down there I've got a concrete outfall plinth, which that's going to be a good little area to stand to do a bit of fishing on. So I'm going to carefully make my way down on the wet slippery leaves, and I'm going to avoid those big rocks there. It's a lovely horseshoe. Next to this pipe I've had a couple of casts, had some bits of metal, magnetic rock. We've just had these lovely spike come out and some bar. There's a hammerhead there, just there, and a bit of tubing, but we've just had attached to this here, this is very heavy, got a mystery bag. So we've just had some nails as well on that. I'll get back to you shortly. So that's what's inside the mystery bag. It's a bag of old nails. So that's probably from the old pit and colliery as well, for doing repairs. I've just got a item on here. It's an iron bowl. There we go. a cap of some sort. And we just had a bit of iron, an old battery. So we're still in the same spot, and I've had to stop fishing for a little while because this area is just giving and giving and giving. And there's some heavier bits in there. We're looking at upgrading to the Evo 80 very soon, and I'll just show you the pile of bits that we got just now. So this is the pile of stuff, and as you can see I've not much space to stand on. So we've got bits of wire, more nails, we've got big nails, metal bar, concreted pieces, no idea, but it'll have stuff in it. Large nails, got that lovely old gate hinge, bolts, lots of different types of nails, bike lever, metal plate, more of that, this lock piece, couple of rusty nuts, ding ding, iron spikes, an interesting piece, no idea what it is, but that's going to go back for cleaning as well. Bits of bent rebar. This is quite an interesting lump, it's heavy, got a brass bit on the end. That could be an old lock with the turning bit there, so that's definitely worth cleaning. More batteries, big cast iron bracket, we had this filler cap just there, and some big bits, more nails, more iron, this grip part of a handle with this in the middle, lots of smalls, lots of bigs, tool socket, big bits of cast iron, lots of bits like that, iron pipe, big nails. There was a lot of smalls, but they've gone into that pack, so this is definitely a location to come back to. Well, that was certainly very interesting, definitely a lot more there, and it might even be a job for waders when it goes down, and clear the area thoroughly, keep the environment nice and clean. So I'll just show you where I've just been. It's where I were, nice and clean, nice and tidy, all scraps are removed. On to the next place, and you can see it's suddenly got a lot shallower. You can see the rock sticking out up there, so this would be an area that you could definitely magnet mudlark. Mudlarking in waders with a magnet to pick all the waste metal out, and whilst you're in there you could also find bottles, general waste and other bits and bobs. Always interesting. So a local warning sign So it just shows that the water can get a lot deeper than it currently is. Now if you are mudlark wading with a magnet, this is the sort of hazard that you've got to be careful of. So you've got a bit deeper water there. You've got an old build-up here of rocks and debris, and that's created an island in the middle, which in turn has left very fast flowing water around the edges. So that's going to be very slippery in there, and potentially a high hazard. So that is an area I wouldn't do. We've just found this lovely old river crossing bridge in stone. So that's probably at least 100, 150 years old. And here's a close-up of the ivy covered bridge. The other side of the bridge, and you've got this lovely brick lined side parapet. I've spotted all that, and that's raw sewage that's being pumped into the rivers. It shouldn't happen, but it does. And you can see there an outfall pipe with stuff coming into the water, creating that mess down there. Chemicals, sewage, you name it, it's in there. So always wear your gloves and always carry hand sanitizer, because that is quite nasty stuff. There we are. Very clear that water is pumped still into these water sources. This is what I mean about the raw sewage. It's not good. It's not good for us. It's not good for nature. It's not good for the environment. So this pathway, this would have been used by miners going to the collieries that were in the area. We have got deeper waters here. It's a lovely fishing area for magnets. It is peaceful. It definitely brings a sense of peace and tranquility. Just around the corner, there we have a Victorian railway viaduct, and that's going to be near my next spot where I'm going to try. So I've just moved down a bit further, and that's the viaduct, and they've still managed to get graffiti very high up there. So this is the sort of place, and there's another pipe there. That's the sort of place that you may well find stuff. It's quite shallow, very fast flowing, as you can see, but it's going to be worth a go. So I'm going to cast in here and I'll let you know how I do. So I've cast in. I can feel there's definitely stuff. I've got something on here. Feels quite big. Oh, I've just got a big clamp bracket, and I've just had another one. So that's two of those beautiful bits of cast. So we've just had all those out, just around here. There's 10 scaffold clamps there, 3 railway connecting hooks, 2 nice wall brackets. We've just had this very early drill bit, large spring, that's probably from railway, and this piece here, which is quite nice. I believe that's for scraping coal out of the old steam wagons and trains. So on this you can see it's all nice and clean. It's been taken. There's no scrap. It's one of those things, it has to be done. So yeah, talking about the rivers earlier, we've had a bit of rain and you can see it's flowing so much faster and higher already, and you've got to watch that if you're down near the water level. So I've sampled this area and I'm definitely going to fish it again. So I'm now on the other side of that lovely viaduct there, and where I was just a moment ago was on the other side of that wall and bridge down there. It stopped raining for now, so you just never know. It's always worth a try. It could be anything, and could even be where locals have dumped stuff. So I'm going to try again. I'll be back with you very soon. Well, I've just had a few more casts and I've just got scaffold plate, loads of old scaffold clamps mixed together and concreted, and over here I just had a bit of a paint roller, scaffold clamp, this piece of cast, this piece of metal. That's it for now. So I've cast in again, and it feels like I've got something on here. No, it's just come off. There's a lot of rocks down there. Let's see if we get anything else on the way back in. Yeah, there's lots of big heavy bits in there. Just clipped onto something else and just pulls off it with the Evo 60. Oh, just magnetic rock on that one. Something's down there, it just moved, but I don't think I've got that. No. No, I don't think I have. We'll see when we bring in. There's something. Oh, I've just got another one of those scaffold plates. You get them on the old bridges. So I'll have another cast, and we'll see what comes in this time. So as you can see, there's stuff in the bottom of the silt there, and that's some sort of railway fitting with general magnetic rock as well. Well, I did intend on going a bit further as well today, to show you where the old colliery and things were, but unfortunately I can't go any further. I've found quite a lot at this last location, and also the location before. And we've actually got sunshine now. The rest of the week, not so good. It's forecast rain in this area and Derbyshire in general for at least a week, so not be doing too much. So as you can hear, the trains are still using that viaduct up there. Don't forget to check out my last video. Yeah, in fact no, the last two, they was something special and definitely worth a watch. So thank you for everyone for subscribing and liking the videos, comments. It's always nice to see what people think. So just a final check. That's where I was just fishing, nice and clear. All the way down here, it's all clear. So scraps all removed. Well, that's it. I'm beat. So I'm going to say thanks again, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this video, and next time there may be another installment in this area as well.